So they're going to have a little family spat now. Scott's position is, I thought you were dead. We saw the X-Men die in Texas. And which pisses Maddie off, of course. And she zaps him and goes, yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you? Then, I'd be out of the way and you could play house with your little superhero friend here. So they're doing what they can to try and make Scott sympathetic in this. It's almost impossible, though, because this all comes from him. There was a whole thing where he left the X-Men to live with his wife. Then they had a baby. And, he was retired from fighting, which was what Chris Claremont wanted to do. I mean, that wasn't really a realistic plan, but, that was his idea. But Marvel Editorial didn't want to do that. They wanted to bring back Jean Grey. So Scott left his family. I think he left them at Xavier Mansion, actually. But, left them to go and hang out with all of his old ex-buddies, including Jean Grey. There's a bit at the end of The Fall of the Mutants where Jean is asking Scott about Madeline. He's like, were you in love with her? He's like, I thought so. I kind of thought maybe I wasn't after a while, but at that point we were married, and I just kind of felt bad for her. And I mean, you were dead, so I wasn't going to be happy anymore. So I'm like, well, maybe I can make her happy at least. Seriously, that's a sum up in X Factor 26. So whatever way you cut it at this point, it's been retconned that Scott was never really in love with Madeline. He just liked her a lot because she looked like the woman he was actually in love with. And, it was good enough. Couldn't have the real thing. Might as well have a photocopy. Only then the real thing showed up again. Oh, the photocopy. And then the photocopy died. He went, oh, that probably sucks, but I got the real thing. Doesn't matter anymore.